What's up, people? This is Seanstradamus, the sports genius, formerly known as Sean Down. Welcome to another episode of Diary of a Man Sports Fan, coming to you Wednesday, September 5th, 2012. Coming to you with my kickoff episode of the NFL season, and I want to discuss what grinds my gears first about all of the experts and their dick riding of certain teams in the NFL, as well as make my own predictions, which I do every season. And I've been presumptively right every season, and I will continue that pattern this season. Before I get off into my little rant, I want to let you know that this episode is sponsored by none other than the World Series of Dice and Negro Modelo. So now, back to what grinds my gears in the NFL and the world of sports. What grinds my fucking gears is how I look at these so-called experts, and they come out with a power ranking, and the top three teams are in this order: the Green Bay Packers, the New England Patriots, and the New York Giants. Yes, it came out in that order. Now, I have a question. Did Eli Manning, did somebody cut off that Jewish-looking fro that he be wearing or something and burn it off, and he's going to be out for the season or something? Like, how the fuck does Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers get ranked ahead of him team-wise, or not just them two quarterback-wise, because they're better than him. I'm not going to lie. They're better than him. But how do their teams get ranked ahead of him when I specifically and distinctly remember the New York Giants tearing a patch out of the fucking Green Bay Packers ass and out of the New England Patriots ass consecutively? I mean, he whooped the 49ers ass in between, but he specifically just went down the line and whooped their ass. And they're bringing back basically the same team. They're just missing Ahmad Bradshaw and Brandon Jacobs. Yeah, they're decent-sized pieces, but, dude, they're not missing that much. They're bringing back their whole defense. They're bringing back their quarterback. Most of their wide receivers. How the fuck do they get ranked behind those two people? And then what's worse is 90% of the experts that picked the Green Bay Packers to be number one picked Green Bay to be the fucking Super Bowl champion. What the fuck are you saying? I know that lately black people have had a hard time burying family members and shit. Sherman Hemsley is a prime example of that. Rest in peace, little Sherm. But what the fuck, man? Like, dude, did Reggie White's family join in on it too? Did they exhume his body and loan him to the Green Bay Packers or something? Because last I checked, Green Bay's defense was dog shit. And B.J. Raji is hurt. Yeah, he might play week one, but he's not healthy. And that secondary is old as hell and been getting torched. And fucking Sir Longhair was this Clay Matthews, son. Like, what the fuck? That defense is garbage. Why are you all of a sudden on their dick like it's 1967 all over again or something? Dude, get the fuck out of here. Green Bay is not winning the Super Bowl this year, and I'm going to let you know more about that in the second half of this show. What else grinds my gears about this power ranking is how the Philadelphia Eagles is number 8. How the fuck are the Eagles the 8th best team in the NFL? Dude, you're trying to tell me you don't realize that Michael Vick is probably going to be dead by week 5? Fucking Deshaun Jackson is going to start short-arming shit across the middle like his name is Kevin Hart or something. What? They're just going to be weak. Their defense is garbage in general. How are they the 8th best team in the NFL? They might not even be the 8th best team in fucking Pennsylvania. The 8th best team in the NFL. I'd like to see them line up and beat Penn State right now. I mean, what the fuck, man? It's ridiculous. How are they 8th? And then, how are the New Orleans Saints at 9th? They're the 9th best team in the NFL? Dude, half of their fucking defense is in what the NFL would call NFL prison. Or what we would all call NFL prison. They're out for the season. And Sean Payton's not coaching this season. I don't care if Jonathan Vilma bans Roger Goodell from his rib shack. I don't care if he refuses to serve watermelons, sweet potato pies, chitlins, sugar cane, hominy grits. I don't give a fuck what he refuses to serve him. You're not playing this season. So how the fuck I'll be like, how's this dude? How are they ranked 9th? How are the Falcons 10th? Matty Ice is one of the most overrated quarterbacks I've ever seen in my life. This dude is just ridiculous. I mean, he's not a bum, but he's getting very close to being in that level. He's getting very close to being just super overrated. And then the worst is the Denver Broncos being ranked number 11 ahead of the Bears. Number 11. The Bears were ranked 12. Denver's ranked number 11. Why? Because Peyton Manning's name is Peyton Manning? In the words of Rick Pitino, fucking Neil Smith is not walking through that door. Rod Smith is not walking through that door, rather. They have no wide receivers. Nobody's scared of Eric Decker. Ain't nobody trying to honor no Eric Decker. Terrell Davis is not walking through that door. How did Denver just go from being a cast of bums to just being the 11th best team in the league? It shows you a little bit of the fact that Tim Tebow is such just a weak-ass bum of a quarterback that people are just drinking the Kool-Aid a little too much of Denver because they feel like since they got a real quarterback right now, if they could do that with a high school quarterback last year, they get a real quarterback, that means they're cold. No, it doesn't. Maybe that means last year, sometimes you can pull a rabbit out of your ass. The sun shines on the dog's ass even every once in a while. Even a fucking broken clock is right twice a day. Nothing is just bogus all the time. They got lucky last year, period. They're not the 11th best team in the NFL. They got the Bears ranked at 12. Okay, fine. I think they're higher than that, but that's not my point. The only other thing that's egregious to me is that they got the Chiefs ranked at like 17. Yeah, I'm talking about the Kansas City Chiefs, and it's not 1995, and yes, Derek Thomas is still dead, and Joe Montana is not out there, and Christian Okoye is not on the team. Yeah, but they still have them ranked there. Dude, they were a below-average team. They were a below-average team when Matt Castle wasn't hurt, when he was playing. Then once they started playing this bum Tyler Palco, that's when they became Mount Carmel. They became even a worse team. They became a high school team. Like, how do you do this? Dude, how are they ranked at the halfway point of the NFL teams? There's 32 teams in the NFL. You're 17? And then they got them ranked ahead of the Carolina Panthers of all teams. I'm not even a huge fan of black quarterbacks and shit like that. Yeah, I said it. I'm not a huge fan of black quarterbacks. Sick my duck. Live with it. That's my opinion. But this dude, Cam Newton, is some kind of goon. And I would rather have him throwing left-handed than have this nigga Matt Castle throwing right-handed. Period. There you have it for the first half of this episode. I'm going to come back and give you my Bears predictions over the second half. If you liked it, comment. If you didn't, go fuck your mother. Peace.